science, friends. It's Smooth Science Girl. And I have a very, very special guest here. I have someone I know really well. Lucas here.
Hello.
Has a friend. Hi. All right, Lucas. Now, Lucas and I started talking about introducing you to Chowder. And because Chowder has done what, Lucas?
Chowder has shed her skins a couple of times. So she is about 2 years old, and she's shed, I believe, 6 times now, 6 or 7.
Wow.
Yeah. So she used to be about that big when I got her, and as you can see, she's like triple that now. So she's a little spooked right now from the car ride over here, but she'll be okay. So.
Wow. Now, Lucas, can you tell that she's a girl from a boy?
Yes.
Like, are there ways that there's ways to identify a girl snake from a boy snake?
So the fun thing is,
I know that's a weird, awkward question.
No,
but
so
our viewers.
Yeah. So the fun thing is, this is actually a boy. We got him. I say her because I've had the snake for 2 years. The first couple of months, I just called it he because that's what I thought it was. And then I learned how you tell what the gender of the snake is actually I don't know if she'll scooch away, but where the there's a little line right here that's their cloaca and how long their tail is after that. If it's short and like stubby, that's a girl, and if it is longer, it's a boy. So I've been calling this Chowder a girl for a while because when I learned that, I got it mixed up. And it has been so long that everybody just calls Chowder a girl now. So
all right,
yeah.
Well, that's cool. Hey, don't feel bad. We thought it was a cantaloupe in the garden, and it ended up being a zucchini. So it wasn't. Yeah, it happened. Fun. So, I'm gonna zoom in, friends. Hi, Chowder. All right, everybody. So tell us a little bit. What's Chowder? What kind of snake is Chowder?
She is a corn snake, which are under the colubrid family or colubridae, which basically it's just garter snakes, some kinds of water snakes. There she goes. She's actually a type of rat snake, which is I don't know why they classify them differently. They used to not classify corn snakes and rat snakes differently, and now they are so like common in captivity that they just decided to give them their own like name, I guess. But they're rat snakes, which like cornfields and all that. So they have random lifespans, which is sad. Like for garter snakes, you can have them for a year and they'll just drop dead. So corn snakes usually don't have that aspect of it though. They usually live into their 20s in captivity. In the wild though, they live about 7 years. Just usually because they either get caught or they can't find enough food. So, and they they primarily live in the south as well. There's the thing called the snake belt. I don't know if anybody would have ever heard of that.
I haven't. Okay,
it's basically a line of where snakes are most commonly found down in the south. It's just under South Carolina.
Really?
So all the way over to, I believe, Louisiana. And down past that is all snakes everywhere. And that's where these guys are from for the most part.
I have a question.
All right.
What does he eat specifically? And if he eats, I've heard that most snakes like that eat mice and stuff. How, like a little small snake like that, how does, how would he eat such a big snake?
So she actually probably isn't going to eat right now. I'm really sorry about that.
That's all right, friends, because
I will send you a video of that later on, so you guys can all watch that later. She is standing so still. So their jaw unhinges, so it's in 2 parts, and it's cartilage with 2 tendons between it. So she's on the move. I don't know where she thinks she's going. So it unhinges, and they just wiggle their mouth around until they can get it down their throat, basically. So. And
friends, that little mouse, okay, that Lucas has. Remember that those comes from a store,
Yep.
okay, that he orders. But remember that it's raised primarily for the consumption of, okay. But remember that this would be a great, when you start thinking about food webs, you know, if you had rats or mice that were a problem, like for corn that we're getting, this would be something you would want in your field to take care of that. Kind of like when you have a barn cat catching mice to keep out of the straw and hay and things like that. So
I have a question.
Yep.
When do they usually wag their tongues?
So, so they do that to smell what's around them because they have ears, but they aren't very strong. So she'll wiggle her, yep, she just did it. They wiggle their tongue every couple of seconds or more times a second if there's a lot of stuff going on, like right now.
Like he's smelling you.
I'm gonna do a
you.
close up. Oh, right there.
Maybe she could get in here and we could look at her.
If you want to, sure. But she might try and escape, and if she does that, I will pick her back up. But
Oh, let's watch her move.
Now, does this snake like have a skeleton? Like,
Yep.
How does she move like that?
so
It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
so her legs are basically her entire spine. So they have bones like your ribs all the way down their body. Oh, she's not gonna bite, I promise. But yeah, she's real nice. I'm like, boop her nose. Oh, she got startled. But you know, they're basically their ribs have muscles connected, and if you look at her, she's moving around. Yep, I see. She's okay.
But I see that okay, look at her body. She's
Careful.
a little yellow over there, but then she's turning a little brown on the other.
Yes.
Yep. So that is because she is not fully grown yet. So when they're younger, they're usually this darker, duller color, and when they're older, they get this bright orange all the way down their body. So she's got another couple of years to grow. So
she's like 2 years old, right?
Yep. She just turned 2 in November, I believe, which is a really weird time.
And when was that?
November would be cold.
Yeah.
November.
I'm not sure the date. I think the 16th or 17th.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
But
So
okay,
strong.
can you put her back in the box?
Yep. Yes, I can.
So if she has shed her skin and she's done it 6 times, so that must mean there's always a purpose behind it, right, friends?
I just saw
And so
something
there must be a
times
purpose that as it grows, it's shedding its skin. Do we shed our skin?
No. Well,
Absolutely. Yes,
technically
we
you
do.
But our
Technically, we
cat
do.
is already shedding our skin, or his skin.
Well, like, yes, just like your animals might be shedding their winter coats, snakes have to do the same thing. So Lucas is going to send me a video of Chowder having dinner.
Yes.
And then we're also, and this whole thing started when we talked about starting with snake skin. And so instead of just talking about it, friends, I wanted you to meet the star of the show. Actually, stars. Our friend Lucas here and Chowder. So thanks, friends. I hope you enjoyed this. And make sure that you're always on the lookout of people next to you might have the most interesting things that are going on and the interesting pets. So, hey, stay sciencey, everybody. Can you wave, Chowder?
Tail for you.
All right. See you later, friends.